Uh, Not this again. Tried to size down, trumped again. Daddy's home, don't press send. Clicking in while, no anchor, bro. This gotta end. Every morning, same chart, same zone. Market moving fast, I ain't feeling at home. Break of the high, trapped in disguise. Thought I was the king, turns out surprise. But not in fake, house lurking. Price got me sweating, palms straight hurting. Like, come on, man, where's the edge? I knew. Just need my setup clean, let it come through. Click, click, where's my brain? Daddy's home, but not for pain. The boss is back, no room for shame. Future's floor taking over the game. Was down bad last week, too much size, no plan, just vibes, yeah, that's how you die. Now I'm calm, free lot, clean as snow. Clicking that anchor, let that discipline flow. But now them dopamine traps got me chasing green with no recap. Like, chill, bro, let that setup bake. Waiting for the moment, let the market break. Click, click, where's my brain? Daddy's home, we trade with aim. The boss is back, no more games. Future's floor, putting clowns to shame. Fake breakouts, pump fakes, wicks that lie. Even caught that lunar move, thought I'd fly. But it don't matter what dreams I rent. If I skip the plan, account gets bent. But nah, them weak trades wild. And no anchor, no click, just straight freestyling. Like, come on fam, that's not the vibe. Run the alive, click, stamp, click, click, watch me grow. Future's floor, got that inner flow. Daddy's home, in full control. Let the rest FOMO, we on a roll. Hear my OF like it's satisfact, and now I'm missing the D. Was lost last week, caught in the heat. Now I'm posted up, clean trade game elite. Tame the urge, let the setup speak. The boss is back, and I ain't missing a beat.
This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades, as we are just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream, and we trade offline as well, so you do not get to see the complete picture. We make no claims of profitability. We are not licensed professionals, and we are not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today. Not expecting a big day today. Not expecting movement. Not expecting a lot of people in the room today, but I'm here. I'll check out the market, see what's happening. We got 5 points of range in the 1 minute candles. That's not bad. I mean, it's in the evening, I would take it. Hey, Coach Fred. Anybody shows up, I'm going to laugh because it's a quiet day today. Markets are closing at 12 CST. That's 1 Eastern time. But we'll see what we can make do once the markets open at 9:30. If not, we'll just chat a bit. Maybe I'll do some work. Maybe I'll do some back testing. What is it? Control F12, Shift F12 to mark out the range. Let's see what we're trading in here. 9:35 to 9:15, a 20-point range. Except for these two little dips over here. Well, okay. You plan on trading today, Coach Fred? Or just watching the paint dry? See what other people are doing. Okay, that's funny. My thought's not initiated. Yeah, I did that last night. I pushed it too much. That's a good way to describe it. I mean, I didn't push it too much. I'm down $100. It could have been a lot worse though. You know what happened? I tuned in at 6, and there was a little bit of an expansion of volatility in those first few candles. I got all excited, thinking it was hoping it was going to continue. And no, it didn't. The volatility just came down real hard, real fast, and we went right back to our tight candles. So yeah, you see, I was seeing this here, this little pop here, and it brought us over 10 point average range, 1 minute candles, but then it just tightened up, and we got to 3 like within 40 minutes. And it just tightened up. So there was no follow through on any move, really. You know, for me, when I say that, when I speak, it's always for me. It depends on how other people trade. Maybe someone sold the sweep of the previous days of the 5 o'clock close over here, and an hour later they had 0.59. They had 20 points. You know, I'm a scalper. I need continuation, so I'm shorting here, and I like to be out quickly. So, anyways, 30-minute, tighten it up. Swept the Asia lows. It's just a gentle drift lower. Daily chart. Very, 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 very. How many times can you say very, 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 very strong? I'm not joining the band of merry men trying to figure out where the top's going to be and selling it. I'll leave it all to them. Gold, 1 point range on the average, on the 1 point range on the 1 minute candles. It's not bad. Crude sticking around in the 60s. I like that. I'm going to create an indicator while we're just sitting here. I don't think I'll get anything to trade today, to be honest with you. I'm sure I'll click the button, but I'm not expecting much. Volume is insanely low. One of the lowest numbers I've ever seen at this time of day. 188,000. Wow, crude just traded 18,000 contracts. Very low. Oops, what happened? Did that just go away? Boom, boom, boom. Chart. Market analyzer. Hey, we're having, if you're still there, we're having a little contest next week. Streamers versus subs. So far, it's Joker, Omnius and me versus Woodchip, Mike Stunts, and Skeletor. 50K account, max 5 micros. First one to the finish line, and then we'll check out the team score. Yeah, we were taking side bets on that. My bet is on Mike stunts. These guys, they have an advantage over me. They take trades like we were talking about, or that I mentioned before, a sweep of of a level, of a low, London lows, previous day's close, and then they hold it for fun. They can hold their 5 lot and just let it go. I'm a scalper. So at a 5 lot with good conditions, I probably need 10 days to pass. I'm guessing someone's going to pass it. And well, the 5 lot's going to limit them a little bit. They're going to need 300 points because it's $10 a point. So that's what I like, that we limited to 5 micros. But still, probably someone will pull out 300 points in within 4 days or 5 days. Mike Stunts hits 100-point winners with regularity. I'm not sure how big his stop is, but I think I've heard him say that it's around 20 points. That's spectacular. If he has a 5-to-1 and he's hitting them regularly, if he's swinging the bat 3 times a day and hitting one, I'd take that. I'd lose 40 to make 100. Lose 20, win 100, lose total, net, lose 40, win 100, up, net 60. You're welcome. I did the math for you. What was I doing? I was building a strategy. I got distracted. I wanted to see my numbers. FF 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is empty. Okay, FF05. FF005. Bar closed, more than enough. Additional data, don't need. Oh, I do need. No, I have an NQ. Okay, perfect. Inputs and variables. I need a variable, I think. Maybe not even. Let's just see. We'll see. Start taking it one step at a time. If the close is greater than the open, copy, paste, cancel, paste. If the close is less than or equal, Fanny, do the following. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't have access to price. That's weird. Let's try this. Fix text. Bottom left. That's good. Tag, text. Change. Colon. Add. Price. Close 0. Minus. Oh, this is going to need to be a double. Let's see what happens. Price. Close 1. Okay. 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 I don't get to choose color, nothing. Okay. Compile. Close. Let's go to the daily. Strategies. Oh, no. This is no good. This is no good. Okay. Let's go crude. Okay, crude change didn't work. Oh, no. Can't say that. It's not enabled. Now it's enabled. Okay, there we go. Now we just got to figure out how to reduce all those decimals. I think we'll turn it into a variable. If I'm using Strategy Builder in NinjaTrader, I created a variable that displays the current price less or minus the previous closing price. When I print out that variable, I have what looks like 12 decimal places. Is there any way to get that to only show 2 or 4 decimal places? Yes, you can control more. Yes, if you can show me how to do it inside Strategy Builder, that would be great. Where are we here? FO5, daily change. Next variable. Add, let's call it price change. Make it double. And default is 1. Okay. And add, let's call this percent change. We'll make that double and 1. Next, add miscellaneous, set price change equals price, close 0, arithmetic minus set price, close 1. Okay. So we got the variable price change. Oh my God. Oh yeah, okay, I did if any. Whoop, almost made a mistake. You know what? I should do it up here. At least you guys can watch. Close up screen 2. Just creating a small little indicator that'll just show me the price change and the percent price change. It's probably even available. I don't even know why I'm doing it, but okay, I have price change, so now we want to do set percent change. Percent change will be the variable price change, which we've created already. Shit, I can't divide. That's no good. There's got to be a way. Come on. Set percent change. Okay. Set. User variable. Price change. Where's my plus minus arithmetic? Hey, we're getting a little bit of continuation to the downside. Surprising. 909. Market's opening in 21 minutes. Brackets. Okay, they're going to do the division first, eh? Well, we'll get ChatGPT to figure out how to do it. In the meantime, let's go back. Is it saying over here on bar close? There is no ad. Okay. Oh, shit. Why do I always do that? Always closing. Every time I want to change screens, I close it. I want to change gold. You know what? There could be opportunity in gold. Maybe NQ is lethargic. Gold is never lethargic. I think that's what I'm going to focus on if I do anything. Oh, great. Start over. I didn't save it and I canceled it. Add. Price change. We'll just work with this one for now. Boolean. No, not Boolean. Double. Default. 0. Okay. Next. Add. Miscellaneous. Set price change. Set price. Close. Minus arithmetic. Minus price. Close. 1. Yep, definitely. Okay. Okay. Okay, we did that. Now add drawing. Is there a print? There's no print. What are they saying? Print. Compile. Anyways, leave it for now. It'll remind me. Let's add it to gold. Strategies. Gold. Gold is down $16. Is that possible? It looks up. Hold on, let's get a price change in gold. Close minus close. Why are you saying minus 16? Or is this doing this? Who will win? Hey, good morning, JC. Gold, 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 gold. Let me see if I see the difference. I get it, I get it, I get it. I think I understand the problem. Edit strategy. Did I do it on bar close? No, yeah, on bar close is wrong. On price change. It said minus 16, right? That was probably the previous day. Okay. Enabled. I hope it doesn't say, there we go, change. There we go. That's the right way. Perfect. And NQ, the daily. So all I gotta do now is save this as default. Edit strategy. And you know what? No, the best thing to do is code it properly. Yes, new. I should just keep the strategy builder open. FO5, daily change, next. Price change, next. Compile. Okay. Now they should all work just by dumping them on the chart on price change. Perfect. Enabled. Okay. 151 points? Are we really down 151 points? Oh 059, 911, 910. That's 150 points. No kidding. I didn't even know that. That's funny. I didn't pay attention. I like this. So we're going to gap down by 150 points. Well, excuse me, on a dead day, on a lethargic day. Gold up 40 cents. And crude down 65 cents. Okay, let's go back here. Well, gold's been away open since 820. It doesn't move too much, but it might trigger a trade. Get my audio mixer up here. Good morning, Skeletor. Oh, didn't even win with a 29 on the dealer, eh? I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. You know what happens when I'm bored? I play my my little animations. You're gonna be the victim since you're here. Okay, that passed what, 20 seconds? Now what do I do? Like I said, maybe I'll take a short in gold, but I think I'm going to wait for the markets open. But you know what? The market's opening at 9:30 isn't going to change gold because gold's been open since 8:20. I don't really see it getting a bump. Let's do a crude. Why not? I got nothing to do anyways for the moment. So what's crude? Crude is MCL. I'm going to create a crude chart just out of curiosity. MCL. $0.03, 4 cents average range. That's terrible. And crude's open already. What about yesterday? Or how about I go back a few days? See what the average range is in crude. 8 cents, 6 cents. Let me see the daily. Are we in a little tight? That's $2. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? This is a 6. $2 range in crude. That's good. In the old days, I used to trade crude. If you got a dollar range in crude, you were happy. Yeah, it's just the last 6 bars. Okay, so there's some volatility here in crude. Let's go back here. Let's look another day. Go back one more day. At, let's say, 9:20, 9:30. Okay, I think it looks like we're going to go with 6 cents. We're going to say, good morning, James. There's no trading today, I don't think. I don't think there's really any trading today. It's very quiet. What's up with you? What are you doing? Anything? What's on your docket? Oh, yeah? Cool. That's always fun. Okay. Boop. So just for fun, let's open up a crude. Duplicate new tab. Let's not be confused. So we're going to change the label where it says gold, but I hold over weekend, so nothing special because I'm fully loaded. Yeah. Yeah, that's fun that you can hold over the weekend. Okay, and crude, we need to change the color so we don't confuse it with gold. I'm a visual guy, so when I change the color of my backgrounds, I know it's a different chart. Let's go for something in the world of blues. And I always like Dodger blue, so we'll go with Dodger blue. Cornflower blue, no, that's the one I like. There we go, we're going to go with cornflower blue. That's a pretty shocking color. Took my magnesium. Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me, magnesium, but I'm taking something else called L-theanine or L-thionine. I think I told you about that already. Still sleeping. I've been sleeping well lately. Not the one I'm taking. Well, next time I see you, give me a baggie with a few of them. I'll bug you. Hmm. So what did we say? 2 minutes to open, 2 minutes to Wapner. What did we say? What did we say? Oh, wow, look at that. Wow. Okay, so markets are open. Whoa. Gold ain't doing anything. My family takes me forever. Did not do anything special to me. This one, oh my God, I'm starting to think it might be. That's funny. I can tell you I recognize this pattern, and the last time I traded in this kind of NQ, nothing yet. Last time I traded in this, all I did was lose. Okay, let's everyone go for breakfast. 24 to 08. That's 14-point range in the first 3 minutes. Let's take a small short. Okay, well, I'm crushing it, boys, girls. I almost have 2 points. You know what? I'm going to take 5 points on my first one, or 5.25. That's 14.75, 09.75. We'll move it to 09, 09.50. Why 5.25 points? Because it's MFFU, and you got to take at least 5 points. Let's move it to a break of the U.S. session lows over there. No, going the wrong way. Maybe today's the good day to full port, because the volatility won't take you out. Oh, look at that. See, it's a good thing I put in the order. I wouldn't have gotten it. Oh, yeah, I would have gotten it if I didn't put in the order. Let's hear the cash register ring. One more time. There we go. How beautiful is that? That's what we want to hear. That's not a bad trade. Let it go. We'll let it go. Where's my stop? Really? My stop is just at break even? Nah, I'm going to move my stop to here. You know what? Anywhere I move my stop, it's going to get taken out. So I'll move it to where, if the candle changes color, I'll get out. We're catching a bit of a move. Look at that. Hey. Everyone was saying no, nothing. I didn't turn my account green, unfortunately, yet, but Gold, nothing, but I'm catching a move in NQ. Five. I don't know how they... Okay, I'm out. I don't know how they work it, though. I mean, it's kind of unfair to say something like that. Because, you know, what if you want to scratch trade? What if you just don't like... they should say a certain percentage can't be under 5 points. But, you know, sometimes you just don't like price action. You get out. What, there is like a buffer of from 0 to plus 5 points you can't take? I mean, that's a friggin' stupid rule. Or say something like, you know, you can't take less than 5 points in less than 5 seconds. Yeah, something like that. Okay, they don't want you micro scalping, you know, taking out 2 points every 2 seconds. That I can get. But not just a 5-point rule. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have taken it. Anyways. What did I cover at anyways? Executions, my last one covered at 92. Okay, that was a good price. I bought it 09, 04, and 92. 92, all the way down there. Excellent cover. Let's mark it. Let's see if in the end, when the that's about 92 right there. 90, yeah, there you go. That's 92. So let's see when the bar changes colors. Let's see when the candle changes colors. If I did better or I did worse. Oh, I didn't even remember. This account is in the red. I'm at 48,971 with 1,471 trailing max drawdown. I don't even think that's right. I don't remember. Does MFFU have 2,500 trailing drawdown, or is it 2,000? Is it 2,500? I don't even pay attention to my MFFU account, to be honest with you. It's always a side thought. Well, let's take another trade here, another short here. Hopefully this will be a little bull flag. My stop is down here. That's where it will change. So I'm short now at 99 since I covered at 92. I can think of like I took a 7-point trade out of it, at 7-point scalp, along at 92, short at 99. Takes me out. Okay, we're going to make a run up now. Are we going to get to hear the cash register again? It's my favorite sound. That was a big bar. Did I get in just a little too late? How about that? There we go. Take a little bit. Let's move this to here. Come on, push. There we go. I'm moving my stop to break even. That's a surprising move, to be honest with you. Didn't expect that. That came out of left field. break the U.S. session highs. Let's say we break the U.S. session highs. I got a one lot left, 925. If we break the U.S. session highs, let's go for an extra 2 points. So 675. It looks like the U.S. session highs are about at 24.75. Take an extra 2 points out of it. That'll be good. Boom! You see how it took me out? There we go. I like that. I like that. Should have had my cash register playing. Forgot. Guys, the volatility is not bad. 12-point range on the 1 minute candles. I'm impressed. It's like it took the first 5 minutes to say, I'm quiet, everybody leave. And then once everybody said there's nothing to see here, boom. I'll try a low risk scalp around here. Gold is running higher. I'm done for the day. Quick scalp. Yeah, good job. Take it and run. Let me take a look at the 30-minute. Nice little wick candle. Oh, 92. So look, I did real good getting out over there on that one. But look at the wick on this candle here too, eh? I mean, we didn't take out the London session lows, but we did shoot higher. So maybe we're going to make a run for VWAP. Certainly, I don't think we're going to do a gap fill today. Not enough volume. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I don't want it to get boring, but that's deserving. That's deserving. I need to change the text. We're even going to keep you up for a while. Woohoo! Too bad I didn't get filled on my long. Leave you up for a bit. Anybody comes in the room. Who's Skeleton Explorer? There's a guy with the name very similar, Skeletor Emperor, but who's Skeleton Explorer? Are we going to get you to change your name? Buy limit. I don't know what to do. That's too far of a stop. That's a good trade. Very low risk. Let me go back to the we got a wick there. I don't like that wick. Forget it. Forget it. Oh, I didn't check for the 2-minute candle. 1, 1, 2, no, 1, 2. I wouldn't have taken it. But probably was a winning trade. Let me see what the volatility was. It's that candle there. There. 901. 4.5. 4.5. It's not even enough taking it's not even worth taking a trade off of. But now we'll watch for the 15-minute. See if we get a close above. I'll take a small one lot scalp here. Better price. Better price than before. And that's my stop. Look how tight the stop is. How does he know where it's going to stop, you're asking yourself? I don't. I'm just using the Renkos on the bottom. Are the Renkos even showing? No, they're not showing, eh? Sorry, I thought they're showing. I just draw in the lines here. This once I hit this dotted line, we're close to the bar changing colors. So if I get in at this level here, see, I have a nothing stop. It's a nothing burger. Cost me nothing. And if it goes, I can get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 1 on that trade. Now it's in the opposite direction. Anything above this dotted line is a good risk to reward trade, because you know what? It doesn't always change colors. Look right over here. Look how big that wick is. Look how big this wick is. So if you can catch those, you know, here, nothing. Here's a big wick. And here's a big wick. So remember, all you got to do is just got to catch one, and you're green on these trades for the day. That's all it is. It's all just mathematically correct entries and exits. But on the other hand, you know what? I'm not going to take this one because the bullish ones are good. I mean, we got above the bands here. We're above the bands over here on this chart here. So got a wick there. I'd rather just think or go with a long bias. Short, 1, 2, 3. That was a winning trade. 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 Oh, okay, cool. Gonna have to back test that more thoroughly. Maybe on the weekend I'll have some time. Like the challenge name. Yeah, I like it too. I think it's a good challenge. It's fun. So what do we have? We're gonna have a winner, an obvious, one an individual who wins, who finishes first. But then what? Maybe first place will get first place on the team. Oh no, wait. Hold on. How do we do this? Okay, either we're going to be 6 or 8 people. So let's say we're 6 people. Let's just go with that. I didn't check. I sent an email out to Pine Tree, but I don't know if he is he trading? I don't think he's trading. And he's not going to want to mess with 5 micros OFT. I don't think he's trading, and I can't contact him. So as I said, that's why I contacted Pine. I think he's just building out his room. So I contacted Pine, but if I don't hear from him, I'll try and contact Methodical Man or maybe Luna Trades by tonight. I told him to check his emails. It would be pretty shitty if he doesn't, especially since we all use his code. Let's go see if he replied. Nope, didn't reply. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. Maybe Woodchip needs to go in his room and tell him about it. Okay, we got a long. Entry. Oh, and I mean, it triggered, and I got the entry. Now let's see if we can ring the cash register. One more time. We are entering near the US session lows, so people can front run it and say, we're not going to go, and start selling it. Or people can say, we are going to go, and they can push it higher. You know what? Nobody's got a crystal ball. Nobody knows. All we can do is take the entries. I'm in at 29, targeting 37 and 45. $33, $32. Come on, push through the US session highs. We did by like a tick, a pubic hair. I don't want to see a wick now. I don't want to see a second wick. The other wick brought us down to 15 from 30. I'll give it a chance to go, but if we break the low of the previous candle on the 1 minute chart, That's going to be enough to fake me out. Don't want to really take risk. Not in this environment. We're back down to 587. I got my finger on the close button. You see it got slammed down again. That's it. Out. Out. Normally I wouldn't get out that quickly, but volatility is dying again. Gold might give me an entry. Let's go take a look at the volatility in gold, 1.05. I go for $1.50, so it's possible. Whoa. That's funny because I didn't even see that on my chart here. How's that even possible? That hit 890 here. That should have been down to here. That was so fast that it didn't even register on the Renko charts. How's that for nuts? Hey, good morning, Mike. Did you just see that? Look, you got out. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Maybe I'll take a little short in gold. See what we get. Going for $1.50 here. $1.40, 30.40.9. Yeah, $1.50. It's a little far. It's quiet. Let me just raise the tool. Maybe a buck. $1.10. $2. We'll see if we can get. We can ring the register on this one. Maybe we can wick this low over here, sweep it at 41.1. I'm kind of selling near the bottom of the range, though. You know what? Let me put up gold over here. And let me put up NQ on the main chart. And that way we can watch them both. We can watch NQ, we can watch the gold trade. I don't know. Not looking good on the gold. NQ, 9 points. You know what? No. I was going to say 9-point range on the 1 minute candles, but we're including this candle, which is not. Take a little bit of a scalp here. And NQ. Not sure. Thinking about it. We'll see if I can get like 13 or something. Maybe I should just put it in. Buy limit 13.25. But it's going to have a very tight stop. I'm going to have to move it right away as soon as we get ticked in. My stop looks like it's going to be around 09. That's not where it's supposed to be. Over there. Okay, let's see what happens. Most of these I've been losing though lately. Haven't been catching the right ones. £5 is good on the first one. 1850. It's a little bit more than 5 points, 5.25, but did I have my chance for my 5 points? Looks like it's trying to go up. Come on. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. That's beautiful. I love it. My favorite sound. Not that it amounted to much, but let's put my stop just under the low on the Renko chart. If it manages to go and start making new lower prices from there, you can take me out. You can have what I got. Meantime, I'm nursing a losing trade in gold. Oh, gold might. Oh, it's true. You don't see the gold trade, eh? So let's put the gold trade up. The gold trade is over here on the bottom chart. The gold trade hasn't rung the cash register yet. And I don't even have that aggressive of a target. Well, if I even see slightly green today in the end, I'm happy. I can't complain. I can't complain because it's a pretty shitty day probably to be trading. I don't have confidence in my trades. Okay, so NQ is out. And it did even change colors. Look at that. And it lost me pretty much nothing. It was a break-even trade. Good. Managed well. Had the potential for it to go and do good for me. And now I'm going to reverse. Oh, I got filled. Going to go short. Let's see what we get on that. The buy stop is going to be right here. Buy stop. Should I have been short on this trade? Yeah, short at 11, 16. I can say yes. 11, 25. Just running some numbers through my head. I like where my stop is. I think everything is good. Not everything is in agreement on the short here, but higher time frame Renko's, lower time frame are short. This one's not short, but this is the one that counts. This is the one that counts, and we're below the bands. Hey, gold, play nice. What does gold look like on the 1 minute? Oof. I was going to say, should I add here? But this looks like it could easily go higher. So, not going to add on gold. And I will just hope that it comes lower. Okay, we got a 3 lot in buy limit 1, 09, 16. I missed my chance again. 11, missing all my chances for my 5 buy limit. Just a lower risk, take out a small 5-point win. Look, when volatility is low, you can't go for 40 points. So at least not if you're an active scalper. I mean, you can do anything, but my charts aren't set up to go for moves like that. We got gold on top. Yesterday and today count as one day. Yeah, absolutely. They always do that. It does. Come on, gold, just take me out of that one. It lowers my risk. And then I'll drop my stop quite aggressively. Yeah, gold, the add in gold would have been good. Missed it. I mean, I didn't miss it. Didn't want to add the extra risk. Let's go gold. Ring the bell. You didn't ring the bell yet today. Getting closer. Come on. You got that little swing low. You just broke it. Let's see a little. We have this swing low here too. That's under my first limit order. Don't you want to reach for it? I think you do. Ooh, we got three times we stopped right at that level where we just turned the corner here, here, and here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Should I just bail on everything? Should I do a flat null? Reevaluate? I'm thinking about it. Done. The deed is done. Not crazy about any of those trades. And I would have liked to see if gold would have, one of them would have touched my limit orders. Let's get back to setting up the charts so that we can track NQ. Skeletor. Looks like a good short, though, to be honest with you. In NQ, I'm calling a short here. Not in it, but I'm calling a short. The first target on this short would be 04. 7 points. 7 points from the triggered entry at shit, looks like the gold is going back. Yeah, you had to do that stupid thing. Let's just watch it, just for the fun of it. You had to reverse for a second over there. You know what? I should have just used the high of a previous candle before I hit the eject button. It's sunny outside. Okay, James. Talk soon. See you soon. Thanks for showing up. Hit the like button on your way out. I know you always do. But sometimes we forget. Anyone new in here? Hit the subscribe button. Check out my videos. I put up a couple of good ones recently on psychology, discipline. And hopefully we'll be starting some giveaways soon. Trying to get that fully organized. But yeah, that video that I just put out is an 8-minute video. I think everyone should check that one out. And not because it's my video. It's actually a very good hack if you're having problems with discipline. Definitely worth a try. Anyways, helped me a lot. I had a couple issues that I was struggling with, and it cleaned them up like good acne cream cleans your face. I don't know if that's a good example, but you get my point. I've seen a lot of real success. I can honestly say I've reprogrammed my brain. And I didn't even know if that was possible. Now I do know it's possible. I am not subscribing. Come on, James. You're number one. You're still the sub of the week. That's impossible. You can't be sub of the week and say something like that. Look at that. I'm bored. I'm playing it. Sorry. See ya, James. Okay. Now we're removing him. James is no longer sub of the week. Okay, gentlemen, I'm off like a a prom dress. Enjoy your weekend. You too. Have a good 4th of July. Have a good barbecue if you can have one. I'll see you next week. Take care, Mike. Mike's off. Mike's out of here. Get out of here, Mike. Go have a good weekend. See ya. That was fun. Now I'm bored again. Well, I'm glad I got these done. Hey, where are they? What's going on? Why is everything Ah, so it was the flat null. So stupid. So stupid. Nightbot's playing deal me in. Nightbot draws 77. Almost wins. Gold's down 9 cents. 50 cents. 30 cents. 50 cents. Crude down 70 cents. I love seeing crude down. And Q still down 143 points. Well, I don't remember what trade I was in NQ. I think I was short and I think I got out, so I'm happy with that. And I think I was... No, I think I was long. I don't know. I don't remember. But I know I was short in gold. Hard to see. Would we have hit? Very hard to say. It would have had to go down to 33.41 for me to know. As I think I was on the bid at 33.41.2. It might have just tapped 41.2, but if it tapped it, it wouldn't have taken me out. Trading sideways pretty much on the 1 minute chart, eh? The 5 minute or the 15 minute opening range on the 5 minute chart. We closed outside the range. So if anyone took that, they got triggered. Wow, and then we just completely, that's actually when this happened. Woo! Well, if anyone was in that trade, they got CFTC. You know what? Just because I'm bored, I'm going to take one trade, but just the one lot. I'm going to do it in MFFU. Okay, I'm short. And I ruined my stop. If we can get a close above this swing high, I'll get out. If not, I'll just hold it for entertainment purposes. Entertainment purposes only. And it's me that I'm entertaining, to be honest with you. There we go. That's nice. I think it's 10:30 already. As the morning drags on, we get closer to the Early close. I think volatility is just going to dry up. Everything is going to dry up. Hey, good morning, Joker. Are you in a short? Are we aligned? I could see that you were in a short. I could see that you've gotten something to the downside. On the other hand, we didn't really take out these highs here. I'm just trading to keep myself occupied. Doing a one lot, shitty one lot. That's weird. Still have that short that got triggered at 9:11. And we still haven't hit target at 9:04. Stop is 9:25. You know what? I think I'll honor that stop. I'm not even going to wait for a close above it. If we can hit 9:25 and a quarter, I'm out. Buy stop 26. And let's make it 25 and a quarter. If we can hit 25 and a quarter, that's it for me. Long and hold till 23.050. Oh yeah, really? Wow. Oof, it's 10:30. 10:30, volatility's dying. 23.050. Maybe if you can hold through the weekend. Yeah, I know. I saw it. Trust me, I saw it. Yeah, you know what? You guys have, I mean, not you guys, but let's reverse that. I, as a scalper, have a disadvantage in low volatility environment in the streamer versus subs. Challenge. Because you guys can take one trade, hold it for, yeah, I know, you said I take 10, make 7, but not getting the setups. There aren't even 10 trades to take. But yet, it can drift down slowly. Like right now, we're down 143 points from the previous day's close, so, which is the white dash line. We'll see. Maybe I'll modify. I don't miss Mike W. I don't know what that is. McHugh. That is funny though, because me and my daughter have a word muck. Muck was a W was a type. I don't miss Mike. Oh, I don't miss Mike. Well, we all miss sometimes. Nobody's 100%. But you do make good calls, definitely. Always said it. Oh, so close. There we go. Took me out. Close. Close, 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 close. Okay, so what did that do for me? Nothing. $10. A $10 board trade. One hand in blackjack. At a cheap casino. Don't know if I got entertainment value out of it. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, looking at this charts here, knowing how I trade, what my setups look like, this is poison for me. But I do feel like I have a good read on the charts. You do. You do. And your accounts prove it. Your payouts prove it. The equity you're holding in your accounts prove it. I'm curious to see for me on my end over here how my numbers are going to improve, because I've really gotten my discipline quite under control. Not 100%. I don't know if I'll ever be 100%. Like now, I just took a trade for entertainment. However, taking trades for entertainment and impulsive trades at one lots is not what was killing my accounts. It was revenge trading, taking 20 lots, 30 lots, 50 lots, DCAing into oblivion. And I think that's cured. Now I just got to get rid of taking the impulsive trades and the trades for entertainment and just sit here. I don't know. It's hard to just sit here. I mean, not the fact that I'm streaming and I need to take, not need to take, but I kind of feel it's a little more interesting to take trades if I'm streaming. But even still, even if I wasn't streaming, to just sit here and look at a chart, it's hard for me. Like after a while, I feel like I'm just, I might as well be doing, I'm just not using my time productively. That's what my brain tells me. Who opened the window? Why is David screaming? Yeah, so as long as I keep the size down, I think I've cut a big part of the tumor out, which is very encouraging. Oh, nice pop. I like those. Yeah, I also know that the change is more significant this time than it ever was, because I'm not even counting the days anymore. You know, I used to count the days. It was like, oh, how long until I fall apart again? So my brain was still thinking, yeah, you're going to fall apart. But now I don't even count the days, because I just feel that it's gone. It's not part of my trading anymore. Yeah, I may, you know, like right now, Bulenox having a 91% sale. Eventually, sometimes, if Apex has a 90% sale, I may buy an account and just for the fun, you know, trade 20 lots. See if I can pass it in a day or two. Practice trading larger size also, because I do want to get good at trading a larger size, but it'll be planned and organized. It's not going to be impulsive, emotional, and random, which is a big difference. I'll even post it on stream, Meaning I'll put a little note on my chart so anyone sees it and says, oh, there it is, Mike fell apart again. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. The note's on the chart. This was planned and organized and premeditated. That was nice. That was nice. And you know why I missed it and how I missed it? And that's something we talked about. I don't know if you're still there, but that's something we talked about. Me and Joker, the opportunity cost of taking the wrong trades, because I was stuck in this stupid short, which I shouldn't have been in this short because it wasn't under the bands. I actually neglected and didn't get into the long, which is all I really should have done. Yeah. I'm not sure about that one. And what I mean by that is, I'm not sure about that one by the end of the day today. I mean, I do think, I'm looking at the daily, I'm crazy bullish. I mean, I'm looking at the daily here. I'm not going short on this. For me, 25,000 is even a target. Not saying I think it's going to go to 25,000, but you know, I don't know. I can't guess where it's going to run to, but I'm not shorting into that. I mean, yes, of course I'm shorting into that because I'm a short-term scalper. What I mean is if I was trading on the daily, if I was trading the daily chart, I'm not shorting that. That's what I mean. That's clear. Clarity. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably closing down in a half an hour or something. My wife's home and honestly, anything I take, I'm just throwing money away. I'm going short 23,050. Is there something there that I should know about? 23,050. That looks. I see it. Not 23,100? 050? Well, maybe you can get in at 05. Okay, not you can, of course. I hate the word you can because you can do anything. I'm guessing maybe you might start shorting at 050 and maybe you might add up into the 23,100 level. That's what I would, if someone were to ask me, what do I guess Joker might do as his trading plan? That's what I would think. Bitcoin price on the 4th of July. Fuck off. 1 cent in 2010? $15.11. Even that is like insane in 1 year. $7. Ooh, it's a crash. 2012, $77, 10 times next year. 640. Ooh, another almost 10x. 260 and 15. Hey, don't go away. This is very interesting. 670. 2,500. So it was quiet from 2014 to 2017. I got involved in 2018 when it was around 5,000. I wanted to get a coin for each of my kids at $3,000. It didn't come back. It was at $5,000. Actually, it was at $3,000. James pointed me onto it. And while I was learning about it, it went up to 5. And I said, okay, if we get back into 3, I'll buy them each 1 Bitcoin and put it on a physical wallet, and they'll keep it for their retirement. Stupid I didn't, because by the time they retire, Bitcoin might be $5 million. I missed it by $2,000. Not even. I think it came down about $1,000. I missed it by $1,000. But you know what? I can talk all I want. Who the hell knows? If we bought it at $3,000 when it was at 15, we might have even just sold it. You don't know what happened, what you would have done if I would have changed our minds. My mind. 2020, 9,000, 34,000, 21, 22, 19,000, 23, 31, 24, 58. Yeah, see the 10Xs are gone already though, okay? Now it's doublings. Well, if I guess we ever see another 50 to 70 or 80% crash, it's a good buying opportunity for people who want to hold for a long time. I do feel like I will see $1 million at some point in my life on that. And we'll all be looking back and saying, oh, I should have bought it when it was $100,000. That's a 10X. You know, 10X is phenomenal. Yeah, I think with real estate, they say you double your money every approximately 7 years. Maybe it's more now. Maybe now it's 10, 11 years to double your money. Because I don't know how it is nationwide or how it is in the US, but here for forever, for 50 years, buildings sold at 10X revenue. So if the revenue was 100,000, you can pretty much say the building was going to sell for around $1 million. And now it's 20 times revenue, sometimes even 30 times revenue. That's insane. You see a building with $30,000 in rental income going for $1 million, $1.2 million. I don't think it pays anymore. I don't know how the market got out of whack like that. How people valued buildings now. All of a sudden, after a century almost of it being 10X revenue, it shoots up to probably an average in my area. Let's go with an average of 22 to 23 times revenue now. I mean, with expenses and the mortgage and repairs, maintenance, your tenants destroying the place, which of course goes into repairs, but you know, you're taking the risk of more expenses. And you got to put in $1 million just to get $100,000 of revenue. $1 million, the mortgage rates right now, what's a mortgage now for, let's say, $1 million? Let's say you put in $250,000 and you're mortgaging $750,000. That's probably $70,000-$80,000 in mortgage payments. That only leaves you with like $20,000, and that's off the top of my head. It could be way off. It could even be double. I'm not that quick of a mortgage calculator. I know I used to use a rule of thumb for mortgages. 100,000 I used to say was about $1,000 at 25-year amortization, let's say at an interest rate of about 3%. I think, you know, again, like I said, I'm running numbers quickly off the top of my head. So now if it doubled, let's say it's 2,500 or 2,000. Let's just make it 2,000. So if you have per 100,000, sorry. And I'm saying monthly. Headed up for the 4th. Hey, have a good weekend, Joker. Enjoy the 4th of July long weekend. Yeah, I think Thank you. So what was I saying? 100,000, let's say 2,000, 7 times 14,000 a month, 14,000. Oof, that was way off. 14,000 a month. Let's say even 10,000 a month is $120,000 in mortgage payments on 700,000. So the rental income doesn't even cover you, and that's putting $250,000 down. Not sure why people are buying these buildings, because it doesn't seem to be a good investment at the time. Eventually the market will smarten up, prices will come down, nobody will buy. I mean, I get the fact that we were in a zero interest rate environment, but still, just trying to get your money back in 20 years seems crazy. Okay, 10:45. I think the market's in death mode. 4.45, trading sideways outside of initial balance. Could we see another little run? Potentially, but I don't feel like sitting here for an hour. I'm not going to get a trade. We'll end with my -64 and -5. Good enough, and I will see you guys back on, I guess, Sunday evening, depending if on how much family comes over and if we have a supper. If we have a supper, maybe not, but regardless, I'll try for Sunday evening. You know what? Probably even show up on Sunday evening a little later if we have family over for supper. After that quiets down, maybe 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock. Even if it's for an hour. I like to stream, so I'll show up. Skeletor, Joker, if you're still in the channel, anybody else in the channel, have a great weekend. Enjoy it. Have a barbecue if you can. Those are always fun. And spend time with the family. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Take care.
Not this again. Tried to size down, trumped again. Daddy's home, don't press send. Clicking in while, no anchor, bro. This gotta end. Every morning, same chart, same zone. Market moving fast, I ain't feeling at home. Break of the high, trapped in disguise. Thought I was the king, turns out surprise. But not in fake, house lurking. Price got me sweating, palms straight hurting. Like, come on, man, where's the edge? I knew. Just need my setup clean, let it come through. Click, click, where's my brain? Daddy's home, but not for pain. The boss is back, no room for shame. Future's floor taking over the game. Was down bad last week, too much size, no plan, just vibes, yeah, that's how you die. Now I'm calm, free lot, clean as snow. Clicking that anchor, let that discipline flow. But now them dopamine traps got me chasing green with no recap. Like chill, bro, let that setup bake. Waiting for the moment, let the market break. Click, click, where's my brain? Daddy's home, we trade with aim. The boss is back, no more games. Future's floor, putting clowns to shame. Fake breakouts, pump fakes, wicks that lie. Even caught that lunar move, thought I'd fly. But it don't matter what dreams I rent. If I skip the plan, account gets bent. But nah, them weak trades wild. And no anchor, no click, just straight freestyling. Like, come on fam, that's not the vibe. Run the alive, click, stamp, click, click, watch me grow. Future's floor, got that inner flow. Daddy's home in full control. Let the rest FOMO, we on a roll. Hear my OF like it's satisfact, and I'm missing the D. Was lost last week, caught in the heat. Now I'm posted up clean, trade game elite. Tame the urge, let the setup speak. The boss is back, and I ain't missing a beat.